All right, let's get this episode going. All right, guys, in this episode, we're going to change out the clutch slave cylinder. It was leaking through the gearbox, and that's what my problem was. My clutch kept sticking every other 3-4 days. You know what I mean? So we changed it out. Now it's perfectly fine. Enjoy the video, guys. Check this out. Clutch slave cylinder came in, and I'm going to be installing this on the E36. The feelings I've been having are that the pedal keeps leaking from the gearbox, what it seems like, and I'm pretty sure it's the seal. So I'm going to be switching that out, my bad, and we're going to see if it actually fixes the problem. I already got the car on ramps. I got it jacked up on the other side because that way I can have a little bit of more room as I go in. So yeah, it's going to be pretty simple. Also, I did buy one of those bleeder pump things so I can bleed the clutch from the bottom, which would be there. I'm going to stick the little needle thread or hose on the very end and just push the liquid up. It's going to be super simple. If you guys haven't done this, just check this video out. It's going to be pretty easy to do, honestly. It's not very hard. We're going to need DOT4 brake fluid. What I did was I sucked out all the stuff that it had in there. So before I switch it out, I used one of those little pumps. Got it from Walmart for like $9. So yeah, you're gonna have to take the fluid out first, and then you're gonna have to unscrew everything from the bottom, and then you're gonna have to switch it out. All right, so now I'm under the car. These right here are 13, and this looks to be like maybe a 12 or an 11. I'm gonna check right now. But anyways, you can see where all the fluid kind of has been leaking. Maybe from the seal. It was also hitting back of the gearbox somewhere around these bolts too. So I'm guessing it was leaking from here all the way around, and it was hitting these right here. You can see some of the liquid right there dried up, and the bleeder valve seems a little bit wet too. So I'm pretty sure that was failing also. So I'm just gonna switch everything out. The line, I looked through it. It does not look like it was leaking, so I think that's still good. Alright guys, so I just got it out, and right away I can tell that it was leaking. Check that out. So the new one's gonna be pretty much way better for the car. This one's actually pretty freaking heavy because I think this is actually the original one. So the other one's made out of aluminum, I think. Let's see how long that lasts. I got it from fucking eBay, so screw it. Anyways, for the line you're gonna need an 11mm. So that's for the line. I forgot to mention that. So now let me go back out and get the other one so I can put it back in, and then it should be good. You know, if you feeling right, you can slide in my foreign ride, baby, hop inside. Lately you... So I didn't feel myself putting it back in because there wasn't any room to put the camera, and it was going to be pretty squished in here as it already is because I am laying under the car and the ramps aren't high enough. So this is basically it, guys. Whenever you push it back in, whenever you put it back in, you push it and then you just put the nuts, and it should hold there. Pretty simple. Now I gotta connect the line back on and then bleed it.
Girl, pick it up, don't hit the climb. Girl, I can keep you satisfied. So let's just keep it, you and I. Remember me when I forget you. They said I changed, it's just a heads up. I know you play on both sides. Girl, you be telling me lies. In the out, gotta decide. I might just drive like 55. Just like my name is Dylan Ride. Oh girl, you be let me down. Oh.
You can get these at AutoZone, O'Reilly's for like $10. I got the flexible hose because obviously there isn't very much room in there. So I had this for a while. As you can see, it's all beat up, but we're gonna put the liquid in there and then we're gonna bleed it.
Broke it down and built it up, bust it down and build it up. I ain't really missing much. Got exotics on the road. I got business on the go, yeah. If you playing games, I'm going close.
This whole process takes about 30 minutes if you know what you're doing. Like I'm filming, so it's obviously going to take a little bit longer, but yeah, shouldn't take very long. Alright, let's go into the car. Alright, so I came on my first problem, which is that nipple does not go in that fitting. So it kind of just sticks out, as you can see, and the other one used to be in, so we're going to have a little bit of problem here, probably squeezing the fluid and leaking a lot. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try it and see what happens. So from there, obviously with my other hand I'm probably gonna have to set the camera down, but you're going to be pushing it as close as you can or as tight as you can without leaking air, so it works properly and faster. After bleeding it, clutch feels extremely heavy, which is good. Never used to feel like that, so let's give it a try. All I gotta really fix is my power steering pump because it's like extremely hard. And I know it's the pump because it's leaking some sort of black fluid, which is probably burnt, and there's a bad seal in there. So, I mean, car sounds pretty good. I need gas, obviously. See that. Let's reverse. Clutch in. Alright, here's the deal, guys. Whenever I used to have a bad cylinder, it would be like leaking through the ramps right here. So it's not doing that anymore, so I know it's pretty good. Anyways, I really appreciate you guys watching these videos. If you do, go ahead and give it a subscribe. Go ahead and like the video. Comment what you guys would want to see in this channel. And yeah, so here I go. Thanks, guys.